FCF Pay, latest and greatest. Today I will be dropping some alpha that's not even on Twitter, not in Telegram. You guys are going to want to stick around to the end of the video where I'm also going to do some price prediction and technical analysis and take off where we left off from the last video, all that and much more. Welcome back. Money Bags Rico. As you can tell, I'm pumped up and you guys will be as well when we look at these charts at the end and I drop some alpha that's nowhere to be seen on this Twitter page or the other Twitter page. And if you guys can, give them a follow at FCF_BSE, like that you guys will not miss out, and take that time to also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification is lit, considering the fact that we'll be dropping some alpha exclusively right here on the Money Bags Rico channel. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with some updates. We got FCF Pay, right? Revenue sharing token is pumping for the last week plus. It isn't stopping anytime soon. The virtual crypto $5,000 limit non-KYC cards are getting more popular each month. These are facts, okay? Go to the last videos if you guys want to know more details about these digital crypto cards, but there's going to be some physical cards that we're going to talk about that in just a bit as well, okay? So we got each month FCF Pay is going to take crypto mainstream with their blockchain payment system. All right, so this is very bullish news. We got the community engaging. I want you guys to come over here, make sure you guys like and retweet everything on this video, leave comments, make these algorithms work for your bag. What I mean is the more that you interact, the more you engage, and also sharing this video or these tweets on other social media platforms, the algorithms pick that up and they know what's up. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll down. We got Brandon Knight right here. My number one crypto is FCF Pay, of course, revenue sharing token, get rewards for just holding, and look at the chart, up huge. FCF Pay is driving the daily buyback and burn that keeps growing. This is something that we talked about in the last video, where one BNB goes to the community, one goes to rewards, and the other one goes to basically the to the marketing and development. All right, so we got things are about to get crazy. Get on this train right now. You guys are not late, okay? You guys are not late, but I will say you might want to get in. Not financial advice. We'll get the cliche out the way, but you might want to get in before this alpha drops. This is going to be huge, okay? This is some more bullish news right here. Big shout out to the team. Big shout out to the community. This speaks volume of FCF Pay right here. We got FCF Billboard outside of SpaceX. People are seeing this. Now, a lot of other tokens have put and use this billboard and other various billboards, but how would that affect somebody who didn't know nothing about crypto? Now, people can resonate with this, right? People have heard about crypto, but they haven't heard about, the memes that much. But this is something that the everyday, the 95%, the normies can get in tune with. What I mean is, just like this, Elon Musk has a history in revolutionary payment systems with PayPal. This is something that is very, very true. So if you think about it, we got FCF Pay right outside of SpaceX, and also something that people can resonate with. What do I mean? These virtual crypto cards that let you spend. That's going to be the bridge between the 95% and the 5%, which is us, the trailblazers, the people who believed in crypto when nobody thought it was nothing. This is your time to shine. So let's go ahead and let's continue. We got FCF Pay and our consumer app branding to be revealed soon. So this is some more bullish news going to be coming out very, very soon. So like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We'll be dropping alpha on FCF Pay back to back over here. So make sure the bell notification is lit. Make sure it says all. So like that, you guys do not miss a beat. We got our next in line, taking crypto payment system or payment to the mainstream. So this is going to be something to be looking forward to. Branding to be revealed soon. Okay, this is for the consumer. This is pretty epic. All right. So we got somebody else right here, obviously very bullish. We got the chart looking basically vertical. Got some God candles coming out, like people like to say. And I also want to make sure that you guys are following their other Twitter page at FCF Pay. Okay, so make sure you guys are following them both. Make sure the bell notification is lit, like that you guys will not miss out on these updates coming from the community, coming from the team. But this is something that's also new, not the alpha that's going to be dropped. This is not the alpha. Okay, so exciting news. FCF members will soon get access to custom metal cards in gold, matte black, and carbon fiber. That's pretty epic with amazing perks. Best part, their fee for FCF holders who meet a balanced threshold. Stay tuned for more details. So there's going to be some perks involved in this. This is something I'm going to be most definitely bullish on. Anybody who's getting in right now early, you're super early on FCF Pay. Those who have been in rocking with me since last year, let me know down in the comments if you guys have been rocking with the French Connection Finance, with the FCF Pay since last year, since I called this one. We're going towards all-time highs. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We got one more tweet. So these are like I said, just make sure you're following them on both. So this is the crypto payments on one, and the credit cards. So just make sure you guys are following on both. Make sure you guys are interacting with everything. This will make that YouTube algorithm, the Twitter algorithm, and any other platforms that you shared on, whether it be TikTok, Facebook, which, you know, that would be very helpful for not only the channel, but FCF Pay to get more eyes. Now, those who were rocking with me on the last video, big shout out to you guys, because we called it, right? Obviously, I always say the squiggly line's not going to be perfect or whatnot, but we're going to zoom in right now. We're going to have some fun. We're at a $19 million market cap and climbing. This is before alphas dropped, okay? This is before the news that is going to be the news. And I'm going to tell you, everybody, ladies and gents, that there's going to be a lot of eyes on FCF Pay. And I think people are connecting the dots right now and reading in between the lines. Let's go ahead and blow this chart up and do our technical analysis, do our price prediction, and see what we got. Notice that we got close to that tapping out, really close to where we put these areas at. Notice that we made a support where we put this resistance before we even got to it. So, you know, we're doing the right things. We're vibing the right way. We're reading in between the lines, these lines being the support and resistance. So on the last video that we made, big shout out to everybody interacting with the video, leaving bullish comments, very epic, sharing it everywhere on Reddit. I know we got a big following on Reddit. So if you guys can continue to do that, that'd be epic. So we talked about making the support right on this price point right above. This is 1336. And, you know, I drew Rico's famous squiggly line, you know, some give or take, it's going to be something like that. And obviously we got the tap over here. Let's get the famous arrows out as well. And then we're going to go on and continue. And now I'm going to drop this alpha. You guys are going to want to hear this. Okay. Yes, I'm making you guys wait a little bit, but it's going to be worth it. I promise. Okay. So we got this support right here. Still, again, on that 1336, which we talked about it before. That's letting us know that we're not going to go underneath this price no more, you know, because prior resistance becomes future support. And this is an area that we're going to be watching. Look at this climb. I mean, this is just epic. I told you guys, when something's going, these vertical candles and they're God candles like this, something's up. You got to connect the dots. Something is going on. And that's why we got this channel right here. This is for me and for you and for anybody who's rocking with us, right? So we got this support made right here on 1336. We can see basically this tap. Obviously it didn't tap, but the resistance was around this 1828 was that mark. So then we make a support on this 1828, right? We got the support level right there, which we marked prior to the chart even getting anywhere close to this. And the way that we did this is by simply looking at the past, right? History repeats itself time and time again. And this time we're going to change history when we break all-time highs. That's what we're going to do with the French Connection, the FCF Pay community. That's what we're doing right now. Look how vertical that is. That is just epic right there. Okay, let's let Dex Tools load up really quick. So this is where we're at. So this is how we got these lines to mark up, excuse me, in the future to give us an idea, right? So we had these resistance taps over here. And this is how, you know, no crystal ball, did I, you know, call Miss Cleo or whatnot. We just use the past to let us know what could potentially happen in the future. Obviously, none of this is 100%, so it's not financial advice, but it gives us an idea. So this is how we got that support, which was a resistance until we made it a support. Just want to clarify that with everybody. Let's go back down to the 1 hour chart and see what we got going on. Zoom back in. I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Maybe you guys are new to the channel. If you are, appreciate you guys hitting the subscribe button and tapping in with me. But this is how we had this support line right here, this resistance line, before this chart even climbed up there. Okay, nobody is really too special. I'm not doing anything that you guys cannot do, and I want to show you guys how I can find these, and it's just by simply looking at the past. Okay, so we got it marked perfect, right on the money. It hit that 1828, and right now our next goal is going to be 2297. Okay, now I'm going to drop this alpha really quick. I'm going to leave out some details, okay? So we got 2 co-brands coming, okay, that are about to go live with the cards. 2 co-brands. And you're like, okay, 2 co-brands, big deal, Rico. What's going on? What I can tell you, I can't drop the names, but what I will say, they accumulate to over 2 million holders. These 2 cryptos, okay? These 2 cryptos that are about to co-brand with us, they accumulate over 2 million holders. Pick whatever percentage that you want out of over 2 million and ask me how many of those are going to pour into the French Connection Finance, FCF Pay, and what we're doing over here. There's going to be some people that are going to spill over right into FCF Pay because this is a real use case. This is a real utility. They're not just going to spill over because they like the meme that we have, which I have nothing against memes. They're not going to spill over just because we have an awesome community, which we know that we do, but they're going to spill over because we're giving them use case with the crypto that they already believe in. That is huge right there. So over 2 million is what I'm going to tell you guys for right now. I want you guys to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We got a little bit more price prediction to do. I want to check some things out, but that's the alpha being dropped right now. It's not on Twitter. It's not in Telegram. I want you guys to share this video to help me get that word out there, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let people know to subscribe, because we're going to be letting people know on this channel who those two co-brands are with over 2 million holders, wallet holders. Okay, this is huge. This is really, really huge. Okay, so our next goal, let's go ahead and move over. That is some big alpha right there. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are pumped up about that. If you guys think that this is going to be, I know it's going to be bullish. It's over 2 million. The numbers don't lie. There's going to be some people spilling over, and we're giving them something that's very valuable. We're not just giving them, you know, great memes and hugs and kisses or whatnot. We're giving them something that they can really use on a day-to-day basis. This is out right now. You can go get connected with FCF Pay and start to use these cards right now. Okay, so we have the price point of $22.97. I'm actually going to zoom out, go to the daily, and we're going to look at these all-time highs, because we're going to have to adjust this, right? This is just where we're getting at, which is very exciting. We're going to put it on auto, see where we got right now. So this is where we're at right now. This is just huge. This is really huge. This is the bear market right here. This section right here, this is bear market season, FCF Pay, Luna crashes, Celsius, all kinds of things. And like I said in the last video, FCF Pay made it through the purge. Not every token, some that people like, some that people hated, did not make it through the purge. FCF Pay stood focused on bringing real utility, real use case, real world use cases to the crypto space to help build a bridge and close that gap within crypto and the 95%. And that's how you have everlasting, you know, longevity inside this space. And it's about to happen. It's about to happen where people understand that crypto's here to stay. We got the banks failing right now. This is the first time that bad news is actually good news, right? This is a weird occasion, because yes, it's bad news that banks are failing and, you know, they're going down, but it's also got Bitcoin's price pumping. It's also got people kind of looking around for other alternatives, hedges against, you know, inflations and what's going on with this space. So let's go ahead and get these red arrows right here, these blue or green arrows, right? This is how we have found this top line right here. I just want to clarify that before we continue. This is how we got those next lines, and then we're going to talk about our next channel. You guys stick with me. This is epic right here, considering that the last video we're spot on. So rock with me, share the video, put the like button. Let me know if you guys made it to the part where I dropped the alpha. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this. Just be open about it. Like, let's engage with each other and talk about this, because we're making history right now. And you want to be one of those people that said, hey, I was telling people, I saw it on the Money Bags Rico channel. We talked about it in the comments. We talked about it in the Telegram. And, you know, I also learned a lot about technical analysis along this journey. Okay. So these two arrows right here that I placed, this is how we got that top resistance line, which is a resistance right now, but was a support. So moving over this way, this is how we got this top one over here, this 22.97. So this is the area that we're going to want to break through. Let's go ahead and zoom out, so like that we can find our next zone. See this right over here, these taps, they match up right over here. So we're going to break through this for sure. We're going to get our squiggly line on there, but I want to identify our next potential channel. And once we break past that, because we will, over 2 million wallet holders, that is very, very big. Okay, so I see a little channel right here, little tight channel. I obviously want to look at this one up above. So let's go ahead and mark this up. Actually, we're doing this, you know, right here. I didn't prep this up. We're doing this as the thoughts are coming through, getting it out, being transparent, and being honest with you guys, as I always will be on the channel. Okay, so there's this bigger channel that we can break through. We do notice that there are little channels that we do rock with. So we're going to identify this small channel as well, which it is, where's that channel at? It's right around here. Right around there. This is where that channel's at right here. We see this little like traffic going on, this wick of this candle holding on here, also tapping back out right there. So this is this little channel that we have, and then this little intermediate channel as well, right above it. And then we're going to be marching towards all-time highs. That's going to be 6801. That's what new utility, that's what a bigger community, that's what the community growing and helping out other cryptos. That's how you grow, because these utilities don't only help out FCF Pay, don't only help out, you know, our main cause, but they're helping out other cryptos have more utility as well. So if you got a cryptocurrency that wants to get involved, definitely tap in with me, tap in with the team, and learn more about how you can start to use these virtual cards ASAP, right away. And now we got news about the metal cards coming soon. So that's pretty bullish if you ask me. So let's go ahead and get this identified, this area. I'm doing this right now with you guys. So we got this little channel that we see right above, but let's focus on this one. This is the main one. This is where we might tap out on 29.89. So right at that 3,000 mark, and then we'll be breaking past that and going towards all-time highs. Obviously, I want to erase a zero. Do I believe FCF Pay is going to erase a zero? Absolutely do. Before we reach these all-time highs before with not this much utility out, not without this much proven concrete out, and with two co-brands coming with us that have accumulated over 2 million wallet holders. People are connecting the dots. Other projects are seeing that we're bringing some value to this market, and they're going to stick with us. They're going to definitely stick with us. So these all-time highs, do I believe we're going to crush them? Absolutely. You know, obviously we got the wick up here. We could do the bodies. This will be hard to call, but let's go ahead and have some fun, and we'll call the wick, okay? And we'll adjust as we move forward. So let's go ahead and scoot over. So we got this channel right here, which is at 29, right at that 3,000 mark. Let's scoot over. Let's get these squiggly lines. Let's have some more fun, right? Let's break the time frames down. Let's start to layer the chart. This is how you do it to kind of get a glimpse into the future. Now that we got this all marked up, we can see what's going on. So on the 4-hour chart, we're looking good. Remember, once we break past one of these resistance that we have set up, if you don't see a flush going down and you start to see it march to your right, that's consolidation. That's where you get to draw that squiggly line and see what's going on, right? Because it's important to understand that once it's consolidating, it's basically going to help you identify the support. We did the same thing right here, right? Before it did any of this, I said it could pull right back down, might touch here a couple times. There's 1, 2, right? We got the support right here. We got one time it touched and it took right off, right? We got this squiggly line right here. You know, if it wants to consolidate in a longer form and not just go right back up vertically, it could do something like that where it was going to take its time. But we got bullish news. We got alpha being dropped. So let's zoom in and see what we got. We're going to layer the time frames to see the consolidation to kind of confirm that we're not going down. We're just marching to the right. Okay, so let's go to the 2-hour time frame. All right, we see a smaller channel creating itself right here at the 21 mark. This alpha is pretty big, to be honest with everybody. And we could see potentially a channel right here at that 2,000, so 2088 mark, where it would essentially hold on right here and consolidate above this would be pretty bullish as well. Let's go ahead and layer the chart some more and see what we got going on. I'm going to mark this up because we might have this happen right here, this little section right here. It's not going to correspond that much with a lot of things in the past, but we got new alpha being dropped. We got big updates coming. So this might be something that we might want to pay attention to as we consolidate. And we can see that we're just consolidating to the right, more consolidation. Selling and buying going on, which is, you know, this is the revenue sharing token. So everybody's making money while this is going on. And in the 1-minute chart, excuse me. And I want to look at the buys really quick as well, if you guys don't mind. We're at $19 million market cap, 19.4. And look at this. This is a buy wall going on right now. This is epic right here. This is huge. Nice. I'm very excited about this. All right, so let's go back to the 1-hour chart. We're going to get this squiggly line out so you guys can rock with me. We got this little resistance that we had, and we'll draw the squiggly line above here. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. If we have something like this, right? Something like that, and going right back up to test that. All right, so that'd be the 2033 mark. That's where this squiggly line will hold some truth. Now, before we had put this, we had this bigger channel that could be a potential. Obviously, you know, even something like that, like we did in the past, right? We did where we rocked up. See how this channel is really big? It was about the same size as this one. But we added this channel because there's some bullish news about to come out. It's right around the corner. So with a buy wall like this, you guys sharing the video, we might not do the same motion where we use all this space up and come right back down to make a support. If we do, I'm going to be transparent with you guys, right? I want you guys to keep rocking with me. So we'll keep the brush out. If it did, it would be something similar to what happened here, where we went up, right? We went up, we came right back down, something like this. But instead of just stopping right there, we'll come back down to this area and then go up, maybe touch it one more time, and then go back up to push again. I don't really see that happening. Obviously, nobody can see the future, but this is something that we did in the same range right here. This was from 1336 to 1828. This range was 1828 to 22. So right around the same amount, right? The same amount of percentage in between that. But we have some things some catalysts that you guys always got to take into consideration. And that's why fundamental analysis is also very important. So these are the two possibilities. No matter what, we're going right back up. We're going to crush it. We're going to keep pushing. So our next target zone is going to be that 22.97, basically breaking past that 3,000 mark. And you guys are going to help me do that by sharing this video, liking and subscribing. I can't say it enough. I appreciate all the support. And I want you guys to continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.